Hey guys, welcome to my first 24 hours in Japan. After a 14-hour flight on the world's best business class, my first stop was Sapporo. Let's check it out. So, we've made it to Tokyo, but off we are to Sapporo now. It's all very exciting. We are now in the domestic terminal. Of course, the first thing that caught my eye was this crazy little robot chair. You know we have to try this, yeah? This is just ridiculous. Japan is really living in 2050, but this thing was a little bit slow, so going on foot was a much better decision. I'm very happy with myself for having tried that. Look, there he goes. He's going back all by himself. I saw this shiatsu machine, and as it was relatively cheap at $2, I thought, what the heck, let me try it out. Oh my god, here you can see what's being massaged. Oh yeah, that's a real serious. I can tell you that it feels like there's 4 people working on you at the same time. It's a very crazy feeling. You guys have to try this. This is one hell of a way to wait for your flight. This might just be a short inland flight, but we're flying with an A350. So there's a lot of people going to Hokkaido, it seems. I cannot explain how organized and how smooth the boarding was on this domestic flight. It was absolutely perfect, like clockwork. And of course, that's Japan. After quite a short flight, about an hour and a half, we were already in Sapporo. Here we are, in the middle of summer, freezing to death. We are truly near Russia. Everyone's very kind and helpful so far, very, very nice. And now I think we have a 1-hour bus ride into town. So, see you in a bit. We have arrived in Susukino. And so now, we're all freezing to death. Everyone who got off the bus is like, fuck, it's cold, it's cold. It is freezing, actually. So, and this is the middle of summer almost. Anyway, let me find the hotel. I stayed in the Mercure Sapporo, which was ultra convenient. It was really smack bang in the center. The room was great, and I want to do a whole video just on that. And look at the view from the window. Incredible. And it was time to go and explore. First things first, time to go to the Mega Donkey. 5 floors of madness. Don Quijote is a famous chain of stores that if there's any place that you go to, if there's any shop that you go to in Japan, make sure it's Don Quijote. This shop has literally every single thing you can imagine. But I was heading to look for specialities from Hokkaido. So now we're in the donkey in Hokkaido, and here there is the famous melon puma. Yes, my Kenyan friends, puma means bear in this country. And yeah, as you can see, he's quite a ferocious beast, apparently, not the usual cutie that you get in Japan, which I think is quite cool. So yes, definitely a very cool and special part of this Hokkaido donkey. And here we have the Hokkaido souvenir section. In this area you could find the Hokkaido kuranama, which are soft, moist and rich sable cookies that come with a variety of fillings. They also had a variety of rusks, which is a speciality from this part of Japan. Hokkaido is very well known for milk and seafoods, so it's a very good place to come and get some souvenirs. I was so surprised by how many sweets and how many pastries and cookies they were, and specifically the langue de chat. Hokkaido is also very famous for crab and for miso, so make sure you grab a few of these noodle packets. And here we also have more bear-themed ramen. We've discovered another floor. I think anybody who comes to Japan should definitely visit Don Quijote because it's a very, very exciting adventure going through this shop. Sumimasen, o sushi arimasu ka? O sushi? Okay, arigato. In many donkeys you can get amazing sushi. Food souvenirs are always the best. And although they didn't have any sushi, they did have some interesting things like this Pepsi Zero that you drank specifically with fried chicken. And most importantly, for anyone going to Japan, make sure you drink this. I promise you, you will be okay after a couple of days. It might taste like Sprite, but it will absolutely knock your socks off. The Don Quijote concept is more or less the same as the IKEA one, which is basically overload everybody's senses. It still is the greatest shop in the world. Now we're at the Tanuki Koji shopping street.
As you can see, it goes all the way down there, and on the other side of the road it also goes all the way down there. So definitely a good place to go shopping. The donkey is right next to it. The hotel is like a 3-minute walk from here. Super convenient. And yeah, I mean, actually, you know what? I think I want to go play some pachinko. Pachinko is like a slots game, and yeah, it's gambling basically. I didn't know what I was doing the first time I went there. I put in 1,000 yen, and some funny things were going on, and the next thing I knew, I had won 260 francs. I thought that's super easy, and I went the second time, and I lost the 1,000 yen in about 5 seconds. So let's see if my luck is on my side today. So that's the Vegas pachinko parlor.
Now, pachinko is very fun. It is made like a computer game, kind of. You get these steel balls and you shoot them up like pinball, and you have to get them into this little jackpot hole, which is really tiny. When you do win, all kinds of crazy flashy things happen, and they're all themed, so it's very, very fun, but can be a bit complicated. Just get the stuff to help you.
So that was wildly unsuccessful. So on to the next spot.
Now, Susukino is the main entertainment area of Sapporo, and it's very evident in this shopping street. There are so many different things to do, incredible restaurants, karaoke, there's even a special animal cafe, and of course there are loads of machines like grabby machines and gachapon machines, and yeah, you get the idea. It's just entertainment central. There are also a lot of souvenir shops and pharmacies and just absolutely every single thing you could imagine.
Indeed, definitely a cool place to visit. Lots to do. Let's keep moving. When you're in this shopping center, there is this machine here. It's super convenient. It's not the best exchange rate, but it was better than the Travelex at the airport. And you just put your notes in there and you get your Japanese yen. Very, very convenient. And it's right inside this Hokkaido Happy Life style shop, which is inside shopping alley. All right.
Now, if you're into the more adult nightlife, this is the information center where you can go and find out what kind of things are available, and you can probably get any kind of your needs met within about 100 meters of this place.
I have to say, the weather here is really amazing. At night it was quite cold. We are now off to the hotel and then go the other direction and check out the rest of the Susukino area, which is like the party area. I guess we call it also red light district. And yeah, it's obviously daytime, so it's not too wild right now, but let's see if it's any more exciting tonight.
And at night, Susukino really comes alive. Suddenly there are so many people on the streets, everything is open, flashing lights, delicious restaurants. And I was very lucky that I was able to meet up with a friend that I had met earlier that day, Amy, and she offered to show me around as she's a local here. Our first stop was Saikaku Sushi.
So we're in the Saikaku Sushi restaurant.
Amy's restaurant suggestion was fantastic. Chef Shimizu was such a funny character. He was making us laugh and telling us all kinds of stories from the past. And of course, his sushi skills were absolutely immaculate.
Wow, look at Snowman! Tubby boy! Very cool.
I was able to practice a bit of Japanese, but I was really happy that Amy spoke such excellent English because she was able to translate a lot of really hilarious stories.
Very cool sushi, chef. Very talkative, that's what we love. The intricacies of Japanese.
Like how fluent you speak?
What, like Japanese? Oh well, I wish like 3 years ago, I can say that I was like much better. Monkfish liver. Yeah. So monkfish liver. Wow. Wow. Arigato. We're being showered with gifts here. Look at that, amazing. We got like free vegetables. We even got ankimo, and now we're getting like amazing like masks with like sushi on them. How cool is that? Look at that. They got a little shrimp one, right?
This is the
Very cool.
Every piece of sushi that Chef Shimizu made was unbelievable. So delicious, so perfect, and so many flavors. And we both agreed it was a fantastic idea to spend all of your money on eating and food.
That's why I'm more of a spender than a saver, because you can save your entire life and then suddenly yeah.
And so the sushi journey continued with sea urchin, octopus, squid, shrimp, tuna, tuna belly, fish eggs, just absolutely everything. Incredible experience. Of course, always interspersed with laughter.
Long potato.
Yeah.
Oh, Chinese yam, okay. Sure. Honor.
It really was an amazing meal, and I can 100% recommend this place to anybody. Just watching the chef make the food for you is just incredible, and tasting it, it's just heaven on the palate.
私結構アメリカにいたのがもう7年ぐらいいたの。
That was spectacular. I am in heaven. Absolutely fantastic. This is definitely recommended, this restaurant. Definitely.
After dinner, we decided to check out the nightlife and went to a bar and also to a club. The place I went to was called Bunny Bar Million, and they were very friendly.
Everybody is very welcome here.
The concept here is basically that you pay per hour of drinking rather than per drink. After that, we walked around the corner to probably the most well-known and foreigner-friendly club in Susukino, Utage. Now, it is so foreigner-friendly that foreigners can get in for free and they can drink for free all night long. At least on that night when I was there, foreigners drink for free. And they were handing out champagne to everybody. Everybody was super friendly, wanted to take photos. It was the perfect way to end my time in Sapporo, and the next day I was off to Kyoto. If you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe, and join me next week when I go to Kyoto.